Hey guys, it's Drax. Yesterday there was a small update on the test server around 250 megabit in size. There were no official notes, but with the help of the unofficial ones on Reddit, here are some of the changes. Looking first upon the air terminals, you will now see that they all show a scythe. This is because the galaxy spawns have been combined into the standard air terminal, thus meaning if this change stands, you will soon be able to spawn a galaxy from any base that has an air terminal. The ground vehicle terminal has also been changed, so any base with a vehicle terminal can spawn any ground vehicle they want, including MBTs. This follows on to tech plant benefits, and the anvil flash drop-in system seems to have been ditched. Instead, tech plants will now give the benefit of being able to spawn in both MBTs and liberators. Under the combined arms initiative, they originally wanted different benefits for tech plants, as having MBT was a big advantage over having just lightnings and harassers, but now they've gone back on that and added the benefit of access to spawn liberators as well. This works on most continents as there are multiple tech plants, but on Esmir, where there's only one tech plant, it could unbalance the game a bit. Still, on the other hand, it does give us something to fight for. Next, if you take a look at the map of Amrish, you can see that it's been rendered with the new roads and facilities all added, plus SNA removed, so this probably means that we will see these changes soon on live. I did see a request on Reddit for the minimap view of the new Iconam, so here it is. Pretty clear to understand and definitely makes it easier to find your way around. Flying over Amrish looking for new additions is currently a bit tricky as the terrain is loading in grids, leaving blackouts everywhere, but with thanks to a few guys on Reddit and the new map screen, we can quickly fly over some of the areas that look to have been changed in both this update and previous ones. More map changes include Hosin, but since it was locked I couldn't check it out unless I unlocked 2 other continents. Untold the sky has been changed significantly to brighten up the continent, giving it a more rainforest feel rather than a swamp. Spotted by my friend Zine on Indar was this unusual looking site at Rust Mesa Lookout. Not sure if this was a bug as the base was claimed to be under VS control on the map, but the NS logo was showing and we couldn't get access to the spawn room. The turret was also neutral in colour and we were allowed to destroy it to gain points. This may be nothing that will affect the game in future, but I just thought I'll mention it here. Next, the Elysium spawn tube for construction has been changed and now has a shield around it that blocks small arms damage. Players who spawn can shoot out, but they cannot be harmed while inside. I suppose this is intended to stop the farming on players who repeatedly spawn in a tube, maybe allowing that player to redeploy when they realise the base is no longer defensible. So now on to implants, and the ocular shield has had its description updated. We're still not able to upgrade and use it, but we can at least read its effects at top tier. It reads, reduces the duration and effectiveness of concussion, flash and EMP grenades used against you by 30%. And using a medical or restoration kit will immediately clear your HUD. This implant is for all classes and the max can also equip it. I originally got this wrong and stated it was only for the max, but as we can see from the top tier's benefits, it will suit an infantry player with med or restore kits better. This follows on to screen effects, which have been changed for a couple of the grenades we just mentioned, and also thermals. Currently, the EMP and conch grenade definitely have different screen effects. The thermals seem to show up heat clearer from your own vehicle and that of enemy vehicles. Other changes include particle effects for the max's fire suppression, a fix to the cost of some implants, bringing them in line with others at 3675 ISO at the max tier, and changes to the way the NSX Tengu sounds. So that's it for this unofficial update. There may be more changes, but since there were no official notes to go off, this is what I managed to dig up. We will likely see a few more tweaks and changes happen before we get an official update. Hopefully this vid has been helpful and informative. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.